Tonight, Becky makes her decision. Will she join the Vision? Or will she once again decline Seth's offer? I've given you all night to make your decision. So now, I want to hear it, Becky. You know, I've been thinking all night, Seth. I've been thinking about it all night. And I've made up my mind. Seth, my decision is this. Go yourself. Hello, Sean. I really did not want to do this, Becky. Oh my God, from behind! Oh my God, that's Patricia Ryan! I didn't want to do this! You made me do this! If you won't believe in my vision, then you'll be destroyed like everybody else! Oh my God, no! Come on, no, Seth, don't do this! That's your wife! Oh no, no, come on, don't do this! Oh my God! A tsunami! Hey Isabel, I'm doing alright. If he's willing to do this to his wife, you can only imagine what he's gonna do to his enemies. What a chaotic last Monday it was. Man, I still cannot get over that. You know, that was sickening to watch. Like, even going back and re-watching that was just absolutely sick. It is mind-boggling to me that Seth Rollins is willing to do that, even to his own wife. You're going back home tomorrow? You're going back home today? Cool. It just shows you what kind of sick bastard Seth Rollins truly is. But thank you. But welcome to Monday Night Raw, everybody. Tonight we've got a stacked card in store for everybody here tonight. It is going to be a jam-packed show tonight, and I'll tell you this: it is going to be a jam-packed match, jam-packed show for everybody here tonight on Monday Night Raw. We do know the Vision are here, but they're all going to be busy in their own rights. Nathan Fraser is set for action against his former tag team partner and former friend, Axiom, later tonight on Raw. We've been told that Becky has suffered broken ribs from multiple tsunamis. We don't know when Becky will ever return. Well, speedy recovery to, well, we wish nothing more but the best for Becky Lynch, and we hope she fully recovers soon. But it's time we kick things off with some tag team action. This is my brutality. The Terror Twins looking for some revenge tonight. I eat, sleep, bleed. The demons in your dreams. I eat, sleep, bleed. The following contest is a mixed tag match. Set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, the Terror Twins. When you just walking around when Shiny Spinner X yeah, I was just walking around and I went into one of the wild areas and then I saw the spinner rack clinging on a grave, like it was hanging on something. Listen to this reaction for Rhea Ripley as she and Damian Priest look to get some major revenge on Rusev and Lana here tonight. Rusev and Lana have been having the upper hand on these two for the last 3 weeks. But can Priest and Ripley finally get some momentum on their side here against Rusev and Lana, who have really been having their upper hand on them over the last several weeks? Rusev Adrian, Rusev Machka. Dun 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 dun. And their opponents, Rusev and Lana. Dun 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 dun. You know, last week we saw a very rare sight, and that is Rhea Ripley tapping out to a submission hold. Lana made the Eradicator submit last week. It's a very rare occasion you ever see Mommy submitting to a submission hold. You know, Lana has been very much bragging about that accomplishment. Well, she has every right to brag about it. I mean, like, it's not very common you ever see Mommy giving in and submitting. You found a shiny Patrat? Awesome. You don't see Mommy usually submitting. There was a comment on your review of Halloween Havoc, but the person deleted what they said. Really? I'm guessing I guess they didn't like what I said then. I would usually get notified if I got a comment. It could have been a bot. Could have been, yeah. Oh, and look at this. Rusev making the tag. And Damian Priest just got speared by the Ravishing Russian. Tag made, and now here comes Ripley. Now Ripley and Lana going at it here. Could have been a bot. It could have also been that, yeah. If the name has like any weird like letters and numbers, it usually means it's a bot. You know, Rhea Ripley has been wanting to get some revenge on Lana, especially after last week. Because we talked about it before, it's very rare you ever see Rhea Ripley really submitting to anybody. And the last person to make her submit, I believe, was Charlotte Flair. Oh. Mommy's gonna kill you. Mommy's gonna kill you. Oh, man. And Lana just being tossed to the outside. Come on. You know, Lana can come back, can always talk about how her return match to WWE was her making the Eradicator tap out. It's not very common to see someone make their return and they can say they beat Rhea Ripley. Well, I know what you're trying to say. I definitely know what you're trying to say. Oh, look at this. Apparently, Io had a match on Mari Gold. Yeah, I did hear she was appearing on that. And look at this. Look at this here. Rhea Ripley. Oh! Rhea Ripley stepping up to Rusev. Mommy ain't backing down from the Bulgarian Brute, it looks like. It looks like Mommy, ain't backing down from the Bulgarian Brute. Did you see those posts by WWE of those shoes walking? No, I did not see that. Rusev. Oh, manhandling Rhea Ripley. Well, Rhea Ripley wanted to be brave and step up to the Bulgarian Brute. Oh. Well, Mommy's not going to back down from anyone, even if it's the Bulgarian Brute. Oh, wow. Mommy backs down from no one, even if you are Rusev. Cover. Oh, the humiliation if Rusev was to get pinned there by Rhea Ripley. Tag made, and now Priest enters the match. And now Priest finally enters the match. Come on, tough guy. And now now the tag gets made, and now Lana enters the ring again. And now it's the Ravishing Russian entering the ring again. Oh, and a jawbreaker, the Priest. And now Lana showing she ain't gonna back down from Damian Priest. Lana is the best. And look at, and Ripley. Tag made again, and now Ripley back in the ring. And now Lana taking Ripley down into a headlock. It's been an incredible opening matchup so far, and now look at Priest. And now Priest and Rusev. You knew it was only a matter of time before this was going to happen. Oh yeah, you knew it was only a matter of time before these two started going at it on the outside. Lana in control. Lana, in control. And Lana in full control of the Eradicator. And look at this. And now Lana with a roll up. Come on! Now Rhea Ripley now in big trouble here, and now Lana, big clothesline into the corner. Look at Rusev just pounding Damian Priest on the outside. What does the Ravishing Russian have in store now? And Priest gets sent away. Oh, man! Oh, and a clubbing blow to the back. And now look at Lana. And now look at Lana from behind. And now Priest. Look at this. Oh, south of heaven. South of heaven. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, was looking for the riptide. Oh! Lana Buster. Lana Buster on Ripley to go 2-0 against Lana. Can Lana do it again? Can Lana submit Rhea Ripley again? Priest and Rusev continue to brawl on the outside. And now Lana in trouble. And now Ripley has Lana. Rip tie. Lana and Priest win. Look at my eyes in a river lie. The Terror Twins get the win. Look at my eyes in a river lie. Here are your winners, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, the Terror Twins. The Terror Twins getting the victory here on Raw. That was a much needed win for Ripley and Priest if they were to stand any kind of chance in this rivalry, Lana was looking for the accolade, but Ripley would get out of it. Priest would do the razor's edge on Rusev on our table, and then the Riptide, bam! And the ravishing Russian gets turned into a pretzel. Ding, 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 here on Raw. A big win for Rhea and Priest here on Raw. Last week, I did not want to do what I did to my wife, but she left me no other choice. I gave her chance after chance after chance to make the right decision. But no matter how many times I told her, she wanted to stay loyal to the people that hate her. She wanted to stay loyal to the WWE Universe. The people online that call her Hogan. The people online that say all she does is win. And now our poor little daughter has to come home from school and seeing her mom with broken ribs, and she's going to be wondering, why were mommy and daddy fighting? And then Becky is going to have to tell our daughter it was because she didn't want to listen to daddy. You know, Axiom, I know who you really are. Maybe I will show the world who Axiom really is. Because we embrace the vision. I took out Becky Lynch, and now she's never going to come back. And Randy, you still owe me a rematch. And tonight, I get my rematch. And I'm going to tsunami you and reclaim what's rightfully mine. And that is the WWE Championship. As for me, I'm entering the King of the Ring. I'm gonna enter the King of the Ring, and I'm gonna break every person that gets in my way, and then I will become King. King Breaker. Embrace our vision. I can't believe Seth Rollins is I cannot believe that is Seth's motivations. Well, whether we like it or not, Seth has his motivations. And here comes the irresistible force. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, she is the WWE Netflix Champion, the Aussie Destroyer, Nia Jax. Well, Dakota Kai challenged Nia Jax to a singles match here on Raw. Nia laughed her off, but she said, alright, I will crush you here tonight and prove that you are no match for me. Well, Nia Jax successfully defended and retained that Netflix Championship against Dakota Kai at Backlash. Here comes a woman who I think is kind of stupid to want to have a match of Nia Jax. Yep, I'm already guessing that she and Charlotte will probably win on Raw, and then Alexa will probably lose on SmackDown. I doubt that she wins. I doubt she's going to win both of her matches. Oh, Dakota Kai. I love you too, Isabel. You may call it stupid, but I call it bravery. Dakota Kai not going to back down from the bully, Nia Jax. You know, we've been asking the question, who could stop Nia Jax ever since she won that title, but Dakota Kai is very confident that she could be the one to take down the irresistible force. Look, I know Dakota is desperate to win her first singles title, and I completely get it. But this is Nia Jax she's confronting. The irresistible force. If Dakota really wanted to go for a singles title, she could have just challenged Kairi Sane. She could have challenged her best friend, Kairi Sane, to a match. And I'm pretty sure Kairi would have been more than happy. Oh, to give her an opportunity. Well, I know what you mean, but Dakota and Kairi, as you said, are friends. And Dakota has her own goals. But hey, Dakota's not backing down from Nia Jax. And that is something I can appreciate. Well, neither did Sakaya Kai. And look what happened to her. Oh, and a running senton. And Dakota Kai manages to kick at it too. Huh? You want to step up to me, huh? You want to step up to me? Oh. Dakota Kai now with a kick. Dakota Kai showing no retreat. Man, the Pokemon are getting much harder to catch in the new game, because even if you sneak up on them and surprise them, they can still get out of the Pokeballs, and even when you weaken their HP down to try and catch them, they can still get free. So Aussie! You're supposed to say oi! Look at this. And Dakota Kai, Nia Jax getting distracted by the fans. And Nia Jax is back in control. Just when it looked like Dakota Kai could build some kind of momentum, Nia Jax is back on top. And now Dakota Kai gets free. And now Dakota Kai with the right hand, trying to wear down the irresistible force. Yeah, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough, Cole. And Dakota getting crushed by the leg on the back of the neck, into the cover on Dakota Kai, and Kai manages to kick out. Come on, Stu. And Nia with the right hand. And now Nia dashing towards Dakota. Oh, wait a second. Dakota Kai, submission hold. Submission locked in here. Dakota Kai with the submission locked in on Jax. This painful submission hold, but I don't think it'll be enough to keep the irresistible force down. And look out here. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, looking for the go-to kick, and look at this, and the big weight of Nia Jax, and the massive weight of Nia Jax crashes down on Dakota Kai, and Nia is just too big for Dakota Kai to slam, and there's the and a kick out. The irresistible bomb, Cole, thank you. The irresistible bomb. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, Graves. And now look at this. And now Jax. And now Jax into a submission. Dakota, 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 Dakota. WWE Universe trying to rally Dakota Kai back into this fight. This match has really been all Nia Jax. She has been dominant, but now Dakota Kai starts to see her opening. Dakota Kai is starting to sense her opening here. Inzaguri into the corner. Down goes Jax. And a kick out. Dakota Kai now sees it. And now Dakota with a clothesline. Down goes Jax. The Aussie Destroyer is now in trouble. Dakota Kai starting to build momentum. It's the woman with a heart, with a big heart. Dakota Kai, bam, with the kick in the corner. Dakota Kai's got a big heart. She has got a big heart. Oh, and a face wash. Big kick into the corner. Big kick into the corner. What does Dakota Kai have in store now? Top rope. Jax in trouble. Big splash. Cover on Jax. Will this be it? Will we see a major upset? Oh, and Nia kicks out again. Dakota Kai. There is no way Dakota Kai is going to do this. And Dakota Kai. Oh my God! Dakota Kai's got her up. Dakota Kai. GTK! Oh my God, she got her! GTK! Cover on Jax! 1, 2. Dakota Kai has just beat the Netflix champion! Wow! Wow! Dakota has just pinned the champ! That is big! No pun intended. Dakota Kai just pinned the Netflix champion here on Raw. Dakota Kai knocking off the irresistible force, proving and possibly getting herself a future championship match. Wow, congratulations Dakota Kai. That is a statement win. Have I ever seen one? Well, last week, here on Monday Night Raw, Evan Bourne challenged Ethan Page for the United States Championship. Absolutely, Evan Bourne was on the verge of victory with the Airborne, and when it looked like we were going to have a new U.S. champion, we saw this man, Oba Femi, ding ding ding, who we haven't seen in a while. We know he made his Raw debut, and decided to destroy Evan Bourne. And when it looked like things were about to get even worse for Evan Bourne, we saw the return of the giant colossus, Omos. This was a massive moment, but Omos coming to the aid of Evan Bourne, and Obafemi chooses to back away from the Nigerian giant. You're not going to eat me, are you? No, of course not. I've got your back. But why did you help me? I don't like bullies. Oba was a bully. I will protect you and help you become United States champion. Well, thanks, big guy. I'm Evan Bourne. I'm Omos. Ah! Oh, your hands are so massive. I'll see you out there. I'll see you out there, kid. I'm like 40 years old. Well, I guess I do look kind of young. Well, that had to be awkward. Oh, that was very awkward. Ego. Gotta kill it with a smile. Ego. And here comes the United States champion. Well, Ethan Page last week was on the verge of losing his title, but it was Obafemi who came to his aid. And also Ethan Page is claiming he had nothing to do with Obafemi. Yeah, I'm very sure he does, and he didn't. Good, he was being honest. He was being honest. He had no idea that Obafemi was going to come out there and attack. I'm sure he had a plan this whole time. And his tag team partner, Obafemi. I thought I could get rid of those chants, but I guess I can't. Well, Obafemi last week, we tried to get word to why Obafemi did what he did, and he said that, and he basically said that Evan Bourne is a small man in a big man's world. Unless you turn off the announcers. I do have the announcers turned off. I tried changing his entrance to maybe see if I could fix it that way. Dun 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 dun. Like it worked with Lyra Valkyria and their opponents. First, he stands over at 7 feet tall, and he weighs at 400 pounds. Omos! My God, it's so rare to see this man compete. Yeah, this guy usually always guards the door to the CEO, Patrick Ballantine. He's always the stand-in bodyguard for him. And if anyone wants to see him personally and speak in his office, I don't know who in NXT could dethrone Ethan. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I've been trying to say. Like, what's the end game to his title reign? Like, you're just throwing people at him when we know damn well they're not going to beat him. Throwing AAA guys at him just for the sake of it. Like, what's the end game here? Who's going to beat him? Times and fortune, catching little 1 3 pound. Dun 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 dun. Yeah! I was born to fly. I was born to sing. And his tag team partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 200 pounds. Evan Bourne. Well, we can confirm that the King and Queen of the Ring PLE will take place. In St. Louis, Missouri Oh man, the state of St. Louis. There was a rumor that he was going to be called up and join Chelsea. Well, that clearly hasn't happened yet. We can confirm that the King and Queen of the Ring's location will be St. Louis, Missouri. And look at Ethan Page starting things off here. Yeah, no. Nope. Oh, nope, I'm not starting. You. Ethan Page is like, nope, no way, no thanks, man. I'm not starting with him. And here we go. Oh, here we go. The big boys. Obafemi and Omos starting this match out. Obafemi and Omos starting this match out. Yeah, Ethan Page is like, yeah, no thanks. I'm not starting in the ring with him. I mean, can you blame him? I wouldn't want to be in the ring with a guy who's 7 foot tall. And he weighs at 400 pounds. I want to get the hell away from him. I wonder how massive Omos would be if he stood next to Tracy Lara or even Hikari Uzani. They would probably be the same size. Yeah, probably. And now Omos with a big giant bear hug. This is Omos's first match in years. We rarely see Omos compete in the ring. Well, that's what I talked about before. He's usually always guarding Patrick's door. That's why he doesn't compete very often. He was given a job to. He was given guard duty to. He was given a job of guard duty. Come on, big man! Huh? Ah! Ooh. Yeah, we haven't seen Omos in WWE TV in a long time. And now into the cover on the big man. And Omos kicking out. And now look at Omos. Good grief. Oh, this is Obafemi he's doing this to. Tag made. And here comes Evan Bourne. Oh! And Evan Bourne. And now Evan Bourne, who was attacked by Oba last week. Oba says that Evan Bourne is a little man in a big man's world. He believes a guy like Evan Bourne doesn't belong in a big man's world. He says he's in the jungle of the ruler. Oh, well, I don't get Oba's agenda with Evan Bourne. He just decided to cost him the United States Championship. Well, I think it's very clear what his agenda is. He wants to take out Evan Bourne. He says he basically said it himself. Evan is in Oba's jungle, and he's in the jungle of the ruler. And now tag made, and now Ethan Page is more than willing to get in the ring now that he's in there with Evan Bourne and not Omos. Well, again, can you blame the guy? I wouldn't want to be in the ring with Omos either. And now Evan Bourne would love nothing more than to once again knock off the United States champion and possibly get himself another crack at the US Championship. Well, since it has been confirmed that we will be heading to St. Louis, Missouri for the King and Queen of the Ring PLE. I'm all ego! Kill it with a smile! Oh, my God, and Oba! Good God, and Obafemi with a massive splash to Bourne. Ethan Page loves what he sees. And this is a great strategy by Page and Oba. Wear down Evan Bourne. Wear him down. Make sure he does not tag in Omos. That's a good way to keep Omos out of the ring. Oh, and Ethan Page. Oh, and look at this. Evan Bourne trying to make the comeback, But Ethan Page, the United States champion, and his big giant tag team partner doing everything in their power to stop him. And Evan Bourne takes down Page. Oh, and a kick out. Just when it looked like it could have been all but over. And look at this, Evan Bourne doing everything in his power here. Oh my God, and Omos and Oba, excuse me, with a big old clothesline to boot. A big old clothesline. And now looking to try to tag. Oh! And now Ethan is gonna have to contend with the giant Omos. Oh! Ethan Page just crapped his pants. He's not wearing pants. You know what I mean. And now a nerve pinch. And now Ethan wanting to get the hell away. What? Oh, and there's the twist grin. And look at this now, once again getting away from Omos. Once again wanting no part of Omos. Wah! And fall from grace on Omos. That could be it. And Omos kicks out. Oba cannot believe it. My God, the fact that Oba was able to do that to Omos is insane. Yeah, the fact that he did that to Omos is insane. And look at this. And speaking of insane, good grief, what a chokeslam. Oh! And now Page. Oh, now Page wants to act all brave. Oh, look at this. Looking for the plunge. Oh! I was looking for the plunge. And there's the tag. And here comes Page. Oh! And here comes the man who likes to kill it with a smile. And now look at this. And now here comes the Ego's Edge. Oh! Ego's Edge on Bourne to win the match. Bourne kicks out. Bourne manages to kick out. How the heck did Bourne manage to kick out of that is anybody's guess. And now look at this. Oh, wait a second. With the Bourne to win. The Bourne to win. Evan Bourne has beat the champ again. Stars Bourne to fly. The Bourne to win gives Evan Bourne the win. Here are your winners. The team of Evan Bourne and Omos. Omos and Obafemi were just brawling on the outside. And Ethan Page would run into Evan Bourne's new patent finishing move, the Bourne to win. And Evan Bourne has beat the champ again here on Raw. Standing by with Jackie Redmond. Thanks, guys. Joining me is the Women's World Champion, Kairi Sane. Kairi, coming up later tonight, you're about to go one-on-one with the returning Athena, who is known as the Fallen Goddess. Now, last week, we were talking. You got jumped by Athena last week, so what are your thoughts heading into this matchup tonight with Athena? Well, Jackie, it is clear that Athena wants a match with me. And I have given her her match. But my championship will not be on the line. I will not be giving a championship match to somebody who just came back to the company. But if she can beat me, she can get an opportunity. But until then, she's gonna have to earn her opportunity. You call yourself the fallen goddess? Well, the fallen goddess is going to walk the plank on the pilot princess pirate ship. Ahoy! You know, Zelina, we've been on a roll. We have been, Isabel. We really have been. You know, I think we're ready to face the Bella Twins. I think we're more than ready for the Bella Twins now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow your horses there, Isabel. Why? Why? We've been winning matches. We've been winning a lot of matches. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow. We've been winning matches, Zelina. Wait. You think you two are ready to fight us? Get a load of that, sis. Little Isabel finds a new friend and they win like what? 2-3 matches, and then now all of a sudden you think you're ready for a championship match? What? Hey, if she has every right to be confident. She has every right to be confident after the wins we've been getting. Wow, you've beaten nobodies. You've been beating nobodies. You've been beating people that even we could beat. Ashley and Jesse? Pff, easy. Easy. We've beaten all the teams you've already beaten already. Yeah, well, we're not afraid. Yeah, well, we're not afraid of the two of you. Yeah, well, we're not afraid of the two of you. Alright? So, little Isabel's grown a backbone, huh? Little Isabel's grown a backbone. I guess being with Zelina has rubbed off on you. You know what? How about we make an example? How about we make an example? You and me, Bree, next week. Look at Zelina thinking she can challenge me. No. No. You don't know why? Because me and Nikki, we're not going to waste our time with two losers who got two or three victories and now all of a sudden think they're ready to fight us. You two got a long way to go before you think you can win our titles. Speaking of titles, those are completely different to the ones that you had before. Yeah, because the ones we've been carrying around are garbage. These symbolize what it really means to be the best tag team in the world. Those are the old designs of the men's tag titles. Yeah? Well, they belong to us now. Because we are the best damn tag team in the world, and nobody can prove us wrong. I will next week if you're willing to fight, Bree. I already said no, Zelina. Come on, let's go, sis. We're done wasting time with these two losers. Yeah. Wow, what a bunch of cowards, right? Yeah. The so-called best tag team in the world backing out of a challenge. Cowards. What did you say? You heard what we said. Cowards. 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 Alright, fine. You want to fight me next week, Zelina? I'll show you what this coward can do next week. And don't blame me when I beat your ass. Visual my ass. Knew that would work. Yep, you'll be 29. You'll be 29 tomorrow. See, all you got to do is just call someone the C word, and then and it will work. That is completely ridiculous for Isabel and Zelina to call the best tag team in the world cowards. And here come the newest edition of the Vision. The following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Patricia Ryan, representing the Vision, Nathan Fraser. Oh, Nathan Fraser and Patricia Ryan embraced Seth's vision. And now Nathan Fraser takes on his former tag team partner and former friend, Axiom. Dun 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 dun. And his opponent from Spain, Axiom. Big ovation for Axiom here tonight. Could Patricia in the Vision be a good thing for her? I think it is going to be a good thing for Patricia Ryan. This is going to, with Seth Rollins' guidance, Patricia could become a future Women's World Champion. Nathan, Axiom talked about how disgusted he was with his actions of his best friend, Nathan Fraser. He said that Nathan has been poisoned by Seth and his new girlfriend, Patricia Ryan. Hey, look, Nathan was being generous. He offered. Yep, he's a heel now. He joined up with Seth. Look, Nathan gave Axiom a chance. He said he opened up a spot for him in the Vision. He gave Axiom a chance to be a part of the Vision, but Axiom turned it down. Axiom turned down the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Turned it down, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Axiom called him a snake. He says he's not going to ally with a snake like Seth Rollins. We want Becky. We want Becky. We want Becky. She's gone. She's not coming back. Shut up. And Patricia Ryan. Yeah, in real life, he's still a face. And now Axiom in control of his former buddy. Oof. Now these two, oh man, and Nathan made a huge mistake there. Nathan made a big mistake there. If anyone knows each other well more than anyone, it's these two. These two knows the ins and outs of each other's own moveset. They've been teaming together. They know what their finishes are. They know what their moves are. These two know everything about each other. Well, that's what happens when you've been in a tag team for so long. Nathan says he's going to expose Axiom. He says he wants to show the world who Axiom really is. He says he knows who Axiom is. He says he knows who Axiom is, and he vows to expose him to the world, so then everyone can see who Axiom really is. And now now Nathan off the ropes again. And Nathan off the ropes again. And now Nathan goes up to the top rope looking for a frog splash. But Axiom, as we've talked about, knows his former partner all too well. Oh, a big drop kick. And a big springboard drop kick there. Nathan takes down Axiom. Big frog splash there to Axiom. Into the cover to win the match. And a kick out. I wanted to help you, man. I wanted to help you. I still want to be your friend. All you had to do was just embrace the vision. That's all you had to do, man. None of this would have happened if you just embraced the vision. Oh, look at this. And now Nathan Fraser. Oh, Nathan Fraser's definitely telling Axiom that none of this would have to happen. We wouldn't be fighting each other if you just embraced the vision. And clearly Axiom has no intentions on embracing any vision, considering that he believes that Seth Rollins and his new girlfriend Patricia Ryan has brainwashed him. Oh, big springboard drop kick as Nathan Fraser finds himself in trouble. And now Axiom. And now Axiom has his former ally in trouble. Oh! Big move, big kick to the face. And down goes Axiom. Nathan Fraser, top rope, Phoenix splash! Axiom tried to roll over. Axiom at it too. Oh, that was close. Axiom just got out at 2. And Axiom just got out at 2. And now look at this. Springboard drop kick. You found a full deck of Exodia cards. Interesting. And now Nathan once again in control of his former ally. Oh man, and Axiom gets sent flying to the outside. You can tell this is hurting Nathan Fraser. You can tell this is hurting Nathan. He doesn't want to do this to his friend. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, no! Oh, Spanish! My God, Canadian Destroyer on the outside. You can tell this is eating Nathan alive. He doesn't want to do this to Axiom. He doesn't want to do this to his friend. He has no other choice. He's got no choice because he won't embrace the vision. Oh! And look at this. Oh, and a rake of the eyes. And a Spanish fly. Nathan Fraser with a Spanish fly. Oh, went for the golden ratio. Went for the golden ratio. And now Axiom. And now look at this now. Now Nathan Fraser. Oh, look at this. Hey. And Nathan Fraser raking at the mask. And now look at this. Top rope. Now top rope now. Look at this. And now these two fighting on the top rope. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nathan Fraser just ripped the damn mask off. Nathan Fraser just ripped Axiom's mask off. Oh. And now Axiom covering his face. Oh my God. Axiom covering his face. Nathan Fraser went that low. You gotta be kidding me. Never slow down. He went that low. He pulled off his mask. Nathan Fraser pulled off the mask of Axiom. And Axiom covering his face. Here is your winner, Nathan Fraser. This man went that low to send a statement to Axiom. Nathan Fraser did say he'd expose Axiom to the world. He pulled his mask off, and then he went for the superplex into the final cut. And Axiom covering his face and loses the match. Well, he chose to sacrifice the match for the sake of his own identity. What kind of horrible man has Seth Rollins turned Nathan into? I'm telling you, Ryan and Fraser are going to be a duo we got to watch out for. Of the Vision. Hey Blister, ready for tonight? I am. Hey, sorry about last week's loss. Hey, it's okay. Hey, it's all right. It's whatever. That happens. Yeah, Chelsea got me, but tonight we're gonna make things different. Absolutely, tonight will be different. We'll show Chelsea and Mercedes what happens when you mess with the allies of convenience. The Goddess Flares. Goddess Flares? That's the name you thought for us? What? You don't like it? No, I'm not saying I don't like it at all. It's been a long time since I've been called a goddess. It's just been a long time since I've been called a goddess. Well, we're both goddesses. You're the goddess, I'm the flare. Get it? I suppose. Whatever. We can think of a name later. Let's just beat those stupid Secret Harvests. Sounds like a plan to me. Goddess Flares. That is a silly name. What do you mean silly name? That's actually more creative than any other names. It's probably the most creative name I've probably heard. It's time to pledge your allegiance to Chelsea Green and Mercedes Money. You know what's weird? Their whole group is called the... Tell your parents if I can come over on Saturday. I'll ask them and see. I'll ask them. This Saturday? Anyway, back to what I was going to say before. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I know. It's so weird. But yeah, I know, Sean. But yeah, as I was going to say, like, it's kind of funny that I looked it up. That Chelsea's faction is called the Green Regime, but they're called the Secret Harvest on TV. They're always called the Secret Harvest on TV, even though their faction is supposed to be called the Chelsea Green Regime. And I'm just like, I've never heard them actually being called the Green Regime on TV. Not once. They're always called the Secret Harvest. And their opponents, the team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. The Allies of Convenience, or the Goddess Flares, as what Charlotte, as the name suggested. It's not much of a faction right now. Yeah, I know, but that's what they call. But that's what the faction is called, according to Chelsea's Wikipedia, the Chelsea Green Regime. And I'm just like, why are they never called that? Like, even when Piper Niven was there, they were never called that. Even when Piper Niven was there, I've never heard them once being called the Green Regime. Like, it was always 100% the Secret Hervis, even when all three of them were there. So why give them the name the Green Regime if you're never going to call them that? Oh. That's why I got confused when I saw the graphic for AEW for the women's tag titles. When I saw Julia Hart and Sky Blue, I was like, I thought they were called the Triangle of Madness. But that's when my friend Michael told me, oh, they're only called the Triangle of Madness when Tekla is there. So when it's just Julia Hart and Sky Blue, they're called the Sinister Sisters. I'm just like, makes sense. I was like, makes sense. And that's what I told him about the whole confusion I had with Chelsea Green's faction. Now look at this. Oh! Kick right to the face. Tag made, and here comes Alexa Bliss. Is Sky Blue a good heel? I think she's an alright heel. Oh, backbreaker. Alright, Isabel. And now Alexa Bliss enters the fray, and Chelsea Green, I think she's an alright heel. I mean, she is dating Kyle Fletcher after all. I mean, that has nothing to do with being a good heel, but still. Oh, I know that's got nothing to do with being a good heel, but... Well, the Secret Hervis over the last several weeks had been they tried to get Alexa Bliss to join their group. I remember she used to be compared to Cora. Oh, yeah, which is stupid because which is stupid. And we all know how stupid it is. And we all know how stupid that is. Tag made, and here comes Mercedes Moné. Kick to the back to Alexa. Cover on Bliss, and Bliss kicks at it too. The Secret Hervis wearing down the goddess of the Goddess Flares. Oh man. Because that's what Charlotte said. Alexa's the goddess and Charlotte's the flare. It's kind of a lame name if you think about it. It's not that lame. Oh, it's not that lame. I mean, it's not as lame as the Secret Hervis. It's not as lame as the Secret Hervis. Hey, don't go talking bad about Chelsea's faction name. That's... Oh, and now Mercedes and Chelsea in control. Oh, man. Alexa Bliss trying to mount a comeback here. Oh. Alexa trying to mount a comeback. But every time it looks like she tries to make the comeback, Mercedes is right back on top. Well, again, once upon a time, Mercedes Moné was once considered one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time. And now she's nothing more than a lackey. And look at this now. Insult to injury. That's vintage Bliss. Tag. And here comes the Queen. And Chelsea Green goes bye-bye. Oh, went for a spear. Charlotte went for her spear. Does Badu evolve? Yes, into Rosalia and Rose Raid. And now Mercedes. Charlotte Flair said she wants to bring out the old Mercedes, the one that where they main evented Hell in a Cell. When they main evented Hell in a Cell, Monday Night Raws. Oh, she says she doesn't know who this new Mercedes is. And Flair with the knee. And Flair with the big knee. And now Flair in the corner. Flair Blitz! Flair Blitz to Monet. Into the cover. Oh, and Chelsea Green. And Chelsea Green evolves through friendship. Yes, it does. And oh, and Monet with a Meteora. And Mercedes with a Meteora. And now Mercedes. Tag. Into the corner. Tag made. Charlotte Flair now starting to show signs of being worn down a little bit here. Oh. Pledge your allegiance, Charlotte. And now Chelsea Green in trouble. Oh. And now Chelsea Green, excuse me, Charlotte Flair in trouble. Tag made. And now Alexa Bliss. Oh! And there's the Abigail DDT. Oh, man. Abigail DDT. And Monet. Oh, and Monet going after Bliss. Look at this now. Looking for the figure eight. Oh, he's looking for the figure eight. And now look at this. And now the figure eight locked in. And Chelsea Green in trouble. Figure eight locked in. And Chelsea Green taps. Chelsea Green taps out. Bliss and Flair get the win. Here are your winners. The team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair with the win here on Raw. Chelsea Green caught in the center of the ring with the figure eight. And then Chelsea Green had no other option but to tap out. And Charlotte and Alexa with a hard-fought win here on Raw, as they finally put the Secret Hervis in their place. Yes, in the morning and give you a shiny stone. Yes, evolve in the morning and then give it a shiny stone. Yep, that's how you evolve it. I remember when I saw Badu for the first time, it was the Diamond and Pearl games, because that's when it debuted. Because that's when Badu debuted. Because it was a new Pokemon, I was like, ooh, I'll use it. I was like, ooh, okay, I'll use it, because it was a new Pokemon. So, and I didn't know what it evolved into. I didn't know at the time, because it was my first time playing it. And then, when I got Badu to evolve, and I saw it evolve into Rosalia, I was like, what? I was like, it evolves into Rosalia? And then I just threw it in the box. And then I just threw it in the box immediately. I stopped using it. Then I stopped using it and I threw it in the box. Because I didn't know what it evolved into at the time when I first got it. And when I saw it evolve into Rosalia, is that new game Gen 9? Yes. Yes, the new game is considered... Yes, Legends ZA is considered Gen 9. So yeah, when I saw Badu evolve into Rosalia for the first time, I just boxed it. Someone's tapping the heart thing. Somebody's tapping on the heart thing because my heart thing's reacting. Would you box it shiny? Not really. Someone's tapping on the heart thing because it was reacting before. If it was a shiny one, then probably not. But again, because the reason why I boxed it is because I didn't like Rosalia. So that's why I boxed it, because I was disappointed. Because I thought it was going to be like a completely new Pokemon. And we're back live here on Monday Night Raw, and it's time for the debut of a fallen goddess. They got away. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, the fallen goddess, Athena! This is Athena's first match back here in WWE. We saw her return. Athena is making her return. This is how the fans want to react to her, with boos. Well, after what she did to Kairi Sane last week, I guess I can't say I blame them. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, 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 dun, 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 dun. And her opponent. She is the Women's World Champion, the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane. I completely forgot that was Kairi's champion entrance. How did you forget? You've seen it several times. She used it in NXT. How did you forget this was in the game? You've seen her use it several times on stream. When I saw Io Sky had a champion entrance, I was like, wait, she had one? And that's mainly because I never had her as a champion. So of course I didn't know. Listen to this reaction for Kairi Sane. Yeah, Kairi, apparently she was going to issue an open challenge last week before Athena decided to jump the Pirate Princess from behind. Hopefully Ethan has in 2K26. Well, considering how they've always had him as champion, he friggin' better have a champion entrance. I mean, Tiffany Stratton really should have had a champion entrance in this game, considering how long she's been champion for. You kind of thought they would have given her one, considering she's been champion for almost a year at this point. Oh! And Athena had one of the longest reigns in Ring of Honor with the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Absolutely, Athena is the longest reigning champion of all time with 1,255 days. Very impressive, if you ask me. Yes, it's absolutely impressive. That's why she is the goddess of love, the fallen goddess. Meteora, cover. Can you imagine what a big win this would be for the in-ring debut of Athena if she could knock off Kairi Sane in her return match here on Raw? It would be a huge win for Athena for sure. It would be a huge win for Athena for sure if she could knock off the champion here in her debut. Well, we have seen several champions being knocked off already tonight. We saw Bourne defeat Ethan Page again in tag team action alongside Omos, and we did see Dakota Kai upset Nia Jax. Ember Moon, Ember Moon, Ember Moon, Ember Moon. Shut up! She's dead! And now Athena charges! She was looking to dive out of the ring until Kairi came in with that crossbody. Oh, and Athena dodges. And now Athena has Kairi Sane. Top rope now. Oh, and a big superplex. Big suplex there by Athena. And now Athena. Oh, went for a big move. So how was that burger you showed me that was apparently American? It was all right, I guess. I mean, I did try. I did eat it. It was all right, I guess. Wasn't too bad. And Athena with a nice crossbody, and now Athena had something planned, but Kairi avoided it. Kairi avoided Athena's upcoming assault, and now Kairi Sane now. And now Kairi Sane looking for the sliding D. Oh, wow! And what a boot to the face by Athena. That was a violent boot. That was a violent boot right to the face. Kairi just went right into the boot of Athena. Well, that was good ring presence there by the fallen goddess. And now look at this. Oh, now an STF submission here. And now an STF submission. Kairi Sane finds herself in trouble. And Athena. Oh. Nice moves there by Athena. Oh, man. Now Kairi now looking to build momentum. Athena has been looking really good in this matchup so far. Athena has been looking very, very good so far in this matchup here against Kairi. But Kairi now going for the legs. Oh man, Kairi now building momentum. And now Kairi looking to drag Athena to the center. I think we know what she's trying. I think we know what she's looking for. I think she was looking for the anchor. Oh, big super kick. And now Athena. Oh, we haven't seen this in a long time. Now Athena. Oh, Eclipse. And that could be it. Into the cover to knock off the Women's World Champion. Sane at it too. Ah! Athena can't believe it. Her patented Eclipse was not enough. Her patented Eclipse was not enough to put down the Women's World Champion. Oh, and her head scissors. And down goes Athena. And now Kyrie, top rope. Insane elbow. Sane wins. And Kyrie Sane takes down the fallen goddess here tonight. Here is your winner, the Women's World Champion, Kyrie Sane. And Kyrie Sane with a hard-fought win here on Raw. It was a hard-fought win indeed, but in the end, Kyrie Sane with the insane elbow to the fallen goddess, and what a match and what a great showing for Athena in her return. Hey, I've got you back tonight. Where's Roman? You know, Roman. He doesn't want to back us up, man. He's got no interest in it. Sure, he wants to get revenge on Paul Heyman and all, but, you know, I just can't trust the guy. Yeah, I guess you got a point. You know... Maybe we should make a call. What kind of call? What kind of call are you suggesting, Randy? A call to an old friend. You're not suggesting who I think, are you? I might be. I might not be. You still got his number, right? Yeah. Then maybe we should show the Vision what a legacy can do. Randy is not thinking what... Randy just said legacy. Is he not... Is he suggesting what I think he's suggesting? Oh boy. I'm more ready. I'm battle tested. And I need to fix this entrance too. This is another entrance I need to fix. The story of the fighter who's got nothing to lose. Battle tested, it's me and my crew. We're battle tested. This following contest is for the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Vision. Bronson Reed. I'm ready for war. You know, I can't believe Seth Rollins is even out here showing his face after what he did last week to his wife Becky Lynch. Yeah, you know, I usually sit out here and I usually provide you what I truly, my honesty call, but honestly, even I was completely uncomfortable, and I did not condone what the Vision did to Becky Lynch last week. Seth Rollins should be ashamed of himself. Absolutely ashamed of himself for what he did last week. He has no regrets, apparently. I'm ready for war! Number voices in my head, they come to me, they understand, they talk to me. And introducing next, being accompanied by Cody Rhodes. He is the WWE Champion, Randy Orton. Well, we've been informed that Randy Orton will defend the WWE Championship against Seth Rollins at the King and Queen of the Ring PLE in St. Louis, after Seth Rollins pinned Orton at Backlash. Oh yeah, Seth did pin the champion at Backlash, so it's only fair that Rollins, whether we like it or not, he does in fact deserve an opportunity at the title. That's why Bronson Reed told Seth, I'm like, hey, look, I know you're going to get a title shot because, you beat Randy, but I want my rematch. I still haven't been given my rematch after Randy beat me for it at WrestleMania. And whether we don't agree with what Seth's actions last week, at least Seth is still giving Bronson Reed a chance to win back the WWE Championship. Can you imagine Bronson Reed versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship? If Bronson Reed wins the title back tonight, we could see Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed at the King and Queen of the Ring PLE. I wonder what would happen then. Would Seth tell Bronson to lay down for him? Or would they actually have a competitive match? Well, you're asking questions that we don't know the answers to unless Bronson Reed does in fact win back the championship here tonight. Well, Randy and Cody have basically made it very clear that they don't want to work with Roman anymore because of lack of trust issues. I mean, hey, I can't say I blame them. But Randy said the word legacy. What could he possibly mean when he says that we will show the vision what a legacy can do? Well, I think I know full well what Orton is talking about. And now into the cover. Geez, Chad Patton, wake up there. Wake up, ref. Falling asleep over there. And a big power slam. Big power slam by Bronson Reed. And now Bronson Reed, the WWE Champion, in control. Oh! This is our main event here on Monday Night Raw. Next week, Zelina Vega will take on Brie Bella next week. As Zelina Vega and Isabel poked the Bella twins, and now they're about to feel the wrath of the greatest women's tag team champions of all time next week, as Brie Bella takes on Zelina Vega next week. And also we can confirm that the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments will begin next week on Raw, as Rhea Ripley and Lana will have their first round match in the Queen of the Ring tournament next week. Oh man, that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Oh man! And Rusev and Damian Priest will also have their first round match in the King of the Ring tournament next week. And look at this. And now Reed. Oh man! The King and Queen of the Ring tournaments will begin next week. And Bronson Reed looking to win back the WWE Championship. Very close. And now Reed heading up to the top. Tsunami! Oh, Randy moved. And for the Tsunami. But Randy Orton avoided the danger. DDT! And there's the vintage Orton. And there is the vintage Orton. And now look at Seth Rollins now getting on the apron, and Randy Orton knocking down the Vision. RKO to Reed. And Randy retains. Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, Randy Orton. Oh, and Seth from behind. And Seth from behind attacking Randy Orton now. And Seth from behind attacking the WWE Champion. And here comes Cody Rhodes. And here comes Cody Rhodes. And look at this. Oh, and now Braun Breaker now. And Braun Breaker now. And now Braun Breaker now. And now Cody and Braun Breaker going at it. Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker will also meet in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. And look at it. And look at this. And oh! Patricia Ryan with a low blow on Cody. And now the Vision, the numbers game is catching up to Orton and Rhodes. Well, looks like the Legacy and spear, and a spear by Breaker. Wow! And the Vision's numbers catching up to Orton and Rhodes. And Seth with a stomp to Orton as Orton's head bounces off the WWE title. That's why we're the Vision. Oh, the numbers game has caught up to Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton here tonight. Embrace the Vision. And Seth Rollins raising the WWE Championship up high. This will be mine soon, Randy. This will be mine. Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed may have lost, but the Vision stand tall. Randy and Cody really need more allies if they hope to fend off this Vision. Thank you all for joining us, and good night.